Folks! Oh, where are you? Welcome back. My name is Rudy. You're watching Alpha Investments. We report the news, the pops, the drops, the twirly birds, the things that bamboozle you, the things that go to zero, and the things that do well. Today, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have been blowing me up about the Bloomburrow thing. I'll just go ahead and report to you all. I ran my Bloomburrow collector box sale to patrons and you guys out there. And my pricing was like, if you just wanted a box or two, it was like $224. And if you wanted a lot of boxes, I dropped the price down to like $207, $208 shipped to your door. And it did incredibly well. So last minute I was able to increase my allocation by pulling from some different sources. And that was definitely a really, really thankful and good move. Otherwise we would have sold out in a few minutes and it would have been oversold. And thankfully all that kind of worked out good. Well, today, this is being filmed on Sunday morning. So we've had our pre-release and the feedback, and everybody's been opening these things around the country and the world, and everybody has just been extraordinarily positive about it. So because of that, we are seeing a huge uptick in pricing, and we're focusing on the collector box in this video. And as of the film of this video, we are almost at, so now Bloomburrow collectors have just popped about $245 plus tax on TCG Player, and they are selling like crazy. And yes, that means, as crazy as it sounds, people are paying almost $260 shipped to their door on TCG Player and buying this product right now. It's selling insane amount of liquidity and sell-through rate. I think it's a little high, but the market, and obviously I am not as excited about Bloomburrow as everybody else is. The market's obsessed with it. People who played it, they said it feels like old-fashioned Magic, and the overall market reaction and customer feedback has been incredibly positive. And that's really what matters. My opinion doesn't matter. Your opinion doesn't matter. The overall market and the attitude of people with this product has just been really positive. So the market is reflecting that, and now we are seeing a pretty strong uptick in pricing, and people are willing to pay it. So I think out of my total position of around 2,300 collector boxes, I kept the last couple cases. We did not fully sell out. We got to around just over 2,000 boxes sold. And then the last pretty much like 100 boxes I ended up keeping for future openings and videos or whatever. And to my surprise, I think, well, let me give you guys some interesting data here. What's fascinating to me is the number of patrons and you all who bought this product was the highest I've seen since probably Wildsville Dream, I would say. We had the most amount of people. Now, the second part that's interesting is most patrons were buying. They just wanted to buy 2 boxes, test it out. Or they want to get like a case of 6 kind of thing. But the spend rate and the sell-through rate on the larger orders was very low. Not many people wanted to buy like a master case of 24 boxes or anything, because of obviously the amount of money it costs. So we still continue to see the pressure on normal people and normal families and the overall economy from the inflation, the middle class, and the overall just U.S. economy and the pressures between cost of living and just surviving in this era. Because the people who love the product, you can tell they're positive about it. But even in looking back in the data, some of the patrons that would normally buy 12 boxes, maybe they only bought 4. Or maybe some patrons who normally buy a case of 6 collector boxes only bought 2 or 4. So it's interesting to see that kind of shift on the supply side. Especially considering, if you bought a large volume of these boxes from me, you might tank the price down to $210, $208, $207 shipped to your door. And obviously, as long as you're not a Timmy, you pay on, a credit card, gives you 2% cash back. I mean, you go from 207, you're actually paying like 203 shipped for a box when you adjust with your cash back and things. I mean, you're getting like, what is that? Jesus. What was that, $40, $50 off the market price a box times 24 boxes? Jesus, you're getting like over $1,000 off market price. So it's interesting though that people are more focused because of the economic conditions and the spending. I wanted to share that. I thought that was quite interesting. That's not something I've seen as prevalent. This time it was more front and center than I've seen in the past there. So I thought that was kind of an interesting tidbit I wanted to share. Other thing, the amount of patrons and you all spending using Bitcoin, Ethereum, and USDC coin, obviously with how strong the crypto markets are, we are seeing a tremendous amount of you all and my supporters and patrons, you guys are paying with crypto. So we continue to handle a lot of those transactions for people buying trading cards. It's definitely, I think on this sale alone, we probably had at least, I'm guessing maybe 30 to 40 customers that paid using crypto. So that was quite a bit. About similar amounts with Pokemon and stuff like that too. We do see that with Sorcery, Pokemon, and Flesh and Blood. But anyways, I just want to overall say that, the market's really happy with this product. We are now seeing price upticks. I don't know what the supply chessboard is going to look like. Like with Assassin's Creed collector boxes or Fallout collector boxes, being Universes Beyond and how cautious they are with a print run, there's essentially no real restock, or you can't order 1,000 more boxes of Assassin's Creed collectors. You can't get more Fallout. I mean, it's just, there's nothing you can do. Now, in this scenario, this is a standard set. So I'd like to remind you all, the fact we're seeing this much demand and sell-through, there is a real possibility that either A, Wizards move some product from Amazon to distribution to help stores out, or B, this stuff actually blows out completely and we have an Ixalan 2.0 situation and these collector boxes go to $3 to $4 a box. On this scenario, I'm not really sure. It's not as clear cut because it's a standard set, which historically has more of a looser, higher print run of collector boxes. Now, in this 2024 market cycle, collector boxes have been very strictly regulated, very tight, and very cautiously monitored. Wizards has been really hardcore about making these collector boxes collectible in that whole scenario, I would see, part of me wants to say, I don't know if I'd recommend paying $260 shipped for a collector box in TCG Player right now, but the other part of me says, if the demand doesn't back down at $260, we are going to go to $300 plus. Now, I don't have any more for sale, so the last few cases I have, if you're watching this video, you can go on TCG Player, you can pay $260 a box if you think it's going to go higher, or just wait and see if it collapses. I don't know. It doesn't feel as obvious as the Fallout, the Assassins, the Ixalan, the Wildsville Drain, the Ravnica Remastered. This one is kind of a wishy-washy one. Obviously, if you didn't watch the video or anything, or the people watching the end, I'll put a title on this video like, I don't know, I'll put something stupid. I'll make something up. I'll put something stupid to make all the people who don't actually watch the videos just look like idiots. I'll put maybe, collector boxes hit 500 or collector boxes collapse, Bloomburrow collapses. I'll put some stupid ass title because people are just so easily manipulated. I think that's really all I wanted to say. I want to give you guys an update on the Bloomburrow situation, and I'll do a follow-up another week or two once we get more stability in the market. And once again, congratulations to Wizards and Hasbro. You made a banger of a product, and the market's going to reward you. I know, positivity is a scary thing, isn't it?